Okay, I made it back. Well, I actually had to QT because I couldn't find the exit cave door. I see one way over here. I knew it was nearby my ranch, but I couldn't remember where exactly. But anyway, so this is what the stallion that I have chosen to breed to that Andalier that you saw me riding a moment ago. I put tack on him so that I would know which one he was. I knew he was in a pasture. I placed him here because he's technically retired, but I'm going to go ahead and use him again anyway. So I'm going to have to take him out of here because I can't use him while he's in here. So I'm going to hit my escape key and then I'm going to click somewhere on one of these pasture things, and it's going to have all those as we had before in a previous video where it shows how you can manage profile of the horse or whatever. But I'm going to click on manage. And I'm going to put down, for right now, no horse. And you'll see now he's gone. Back to horses here. I'm going to click on age so I can find that mare quicker. And I'm going to place her in front of me. Yeah. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit my G key because I unlocked my grooming brush. So I'm going to tap my G key and it'll show on the left hand side there under the bars of what looks like a brush. And she has to, all the bars up in the left hand corner have to be full in order to breed a horse, or at least halfway. So I'm going to actually groom her to about halfway. And then to groom them, you just push and hold your left mouse button. You would have to unlock a brush before you can actually use it. I'm going to get that to about halfway. But the one thing you folks can do is if you hit your P key, that's the pet key, and that's what you also want to have, and that creates bond between you and the horse. So I'm going to pet her until the pet is up past the word mood, because a lot of times if the horse is not in a good mood, it's not going to let you breed them. So I'm going to hit my X key to release that pet mode, and I'm going to head over to my hay barn, click on it, maybe. Fine, I'll hit my escape key and make sure I got it. There we go. And I'm going to click on feed, and that's going to feed all my horses. And then I'm going to click on my water tower here, which is another, you have to build this as well, and it costs wood and stone. And I'm going to click on use, and then all my horses should be fed and fully given water to. Now, before I breed this mare, I keep forgetting that I got to change her name. So I'm going to click on her and then click on profile. I should do that for the other one too. But we're going to click on profile. I'm going to call her Fred Salsa. See? Fred Salsa. I'm also going to, for all the horses that I'm going to use for breeding today, I've got to groom and feed them. So I'm going to find that stallion that I was going to use by clicking on horses. I'm going to choose by rank because my Andalusians and PREs I believe are in the rank 400s. So I'm going to find them through here. Let's see. 400s are right here. And I believe the PREs are further down. Where is he? Oh, you know what? He's retired, so he's going to be in rank 700 something. But we're going to find him. He's going to be in here somewhere under my 700s. My 700s are my, quote, retired horses. And there he is, Tails Lightning. I'm going to place him as well so that I can groom him, because he's already been fed and everything, so now we don't need to worry about feeding and watering, because all my horses get fed when I fed them that one time. I'm going to groom him up a little bit, hit my X key, and I'm going to head over to my barn quick. And all you do to breed is you just click on the breeding barn. Click on breeding, and the mare will show up first. All the mares that you can breed. So I'm going to scroll down until I can find the one that I want, which is my Andalier, or Andalier. There she is. Fred Salsa. I'm going to click on select. Now it's going to show me my stallions. And I'm going to find Lightning. Lightning will be highlighted in yellow, showing that because he's out. That's why it'll show that he's highlighted in yellow. So we just got to click on the arrow key. He's on the next page. He's highlighted in yellow because I have him placed. Or he's out, or like I was riding him or whatever. And I'm going to click on select. It's going to say breeding, and then it's going to say mare is pregnant. Yay, she's pregnant. Now, I'm going to choose my Voronea Andalusian that I'm going to breed to the other one. So I'm going to click on horses. Voronea is a color, not a breed. Voronea, or Voro as most folks call it around here, is my all-time favorite color. That's the color I breed for. Fall is who I'm going to be using today. Sooties and things, and the other just regular blacks. Sooty Raven Black is really close to a Voro, but there is a hair difference between them. But again, the Voros more or less have, this looks kind of odd because he's in an awkward position, but the Voros have, like I said, they're so black that they're almost purple. But I'm going to groom him. I was actually thrilled when he was born because of his eyes. I have a terrible weakness for colored eyes. And you can see his eyes are that really pretty blue. And I have, just like Utah over here, his eyes are blue as well. And green eyes, I just have I have a hard time selling colored eyes. But I'm trying again to get good personality, you know, the 6'6" personality, which is considered perfect. And I'm trying for height, so now I have to kind of step back and get past my colored eyes infatuation. But this guy, I was lucky because he has a good personality as well. I believe though he is only 15.3 hands. I'll look in a second. He might have actually matured at 16. I'm not exactly sure, but I believe he only matured at 15.3. My Andes, I would prefer that they're taller, or at least max height. I like max height. That's what I aim, breed for. Right now what it's showing is showing that the area has been, or they'll say meh. That means you just got to move a little bit and start petting or grooming another area. Now I'm going to find that other mare, find a good place to place her. I'm going to click on H for my horses to pop up. Let me know, guys, if you ever want to see like all my horses or meet some of my horses. Let me know in the comments and I will be glad to introduce them to you. Right now there are too many to introduce. I have 129 horses right now. Of course, 2 of them are going to be sold, those 2 wilds, and all these horses in this top rank are also going to be sold. I have a whole bunch more too that are not in this top rank that are going to be sold or tradered. I haven't decided which. But let's see if we can find that one mare again, Musa. And I actually might keep that name because it kind of reminds me of like the Muse, but I'm going to change it just slightly. Let's see, where are you at? If you breed a Sooty with a Voro, there's a chance that you can get a Voro. Also, if you breed 2 Sooties together, there's a chance, not really a high chance, but a slight chance that you'll get a Voro. It just takes a lot longer. And if you decided to do that, I recommend using a Sooty Raven. This girl here is Sooty Ebony, so I have a mare that she's a Sooty Ebony, and it took me a long, long time to get a Voro foal out of her. Breeding her to a Voro even. Sooty Raven is about the best possibility for one, but I bought this mare because I believe she has a really good personality, and she's got markings, and I've got a thing for markings on horses. I don't know why, but I do. So now she's all pet and ready to go and groomed up. But let's quick change her name. If you guys don't know what a Muse is, it's usually something that gives you inspiration, I guess. That's the best way to explain it. I'm going to place her again so we have her correct name on there. Oh, well, let me do it there. I got to move my character here and try it again. So let's see here. Let's find her again. She's on page 2. I have page 2 of 3. I have 3 pages of horses. Which is why if you really want to meet some of my horses, give a shout out in my comments below. Or you can find me on Instagram as well. Let's see. We'll place her. And it should have her. Yep, there's her name. Fred's Muse. And I'm only hoping to get one out of her like that, but let's see. I'm going to find Desert again, who is the stallion I've chosen to use. And let's see. I'm going to see how tall he is. I believe he's 15'3". Yep, 15'3". Lineback Voronea. Lineback means it has they have like a dorsal stripe. You can't really see it. Let's see. In game, you can't really see it on these kind, but you can see it on like duns and stuff. But see, you can't really see the dorsal stripe on him, but that's okay. So let's head on over to the barn and breed. Oops, that one, the 900. 900s are also for sale. Apparently my Barack Pinto mare did not sell at auction. And I listed her last I was on here. And I'm going to select Fred's Muse here. And for the stallion, obviously, it's going to be Desert Fall, so we're going to find him. And that's basically it for breeding. I'm going to breed a few more mares. And again, it usually takes 5 days for the foals to be born. And how you can tell when the mare's foal is going to be born is you can go to your horse's profile, the mare's profile, and it'll tell you how many days before they foal. And let's see. And that's actually real-time days. That's not game time days. So let's find her again, and we'll look at Salsa here, for example. Oh, I didn't mean to place her, but okay, that works too. But you can look on there, and it'll say here that she's her gender. Instead of calling her a mare right now, she's in foal. Foal due in 334 days. In real life, that game, 7 real days. Now, for the sake of argument, I could up this to, I believe, almost 3 days time for the foal. To do that, you would just click on tack. I'm actually going to remove this tack anyway because I've already bred her. I just mainly kept it on her so I can find her easier. But these are called amulets, or life amulets. Geminis is an amulet that helps the foals grow 3 times faster. And a Gravita, or Grav as I call it, helps a mare to foal faster. Sorry, I heard a noise outside. The Salus here, that's an amulet. It's not really expensive, and I'll show you where these amulets can be found to buy. They actually cost Mobia, which is this number right here. A Salus amulet means that you put it on any horse. It can put it on any horse you want. And when you're riding that horse, it never gets hurt. It protects them from any kind of pain, any kind of injuries or anything that can cost you money at the vet. And a lot of clubs will have vets too. And believe me, I'm going to tell you right now that Salus, if you have a horse that you're going to be riding a lot, especially like in competitions and things, I highly recommend the Salus, because it'll save you buku bucks in the end, because it could cost almost $1,000 in gold dust, or gold dust here, or more, to cure a horse. So yeah, I've used the Salus many times. I've used Gravita a couple of times. I'm not going to use it today on her because, again, I'm not here very often. And as I said before, the last time I was on here, I put a Geminis on her because she was only a yearling when I bought her at auction. And the Geminis, I didn't even think about it. When I came back, she was 5.3 years old. So yeah, I kind of forgot about it. And it helps them age. It does help a foal age 3 times faster if you're in a hurry. I am going to ride around until I find a good spot to place a ranch. And then together with you, we will build one. So I hope you like this video. Subscribe below if you do. Give me a comment, shoot what you want to hear and see. And I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Thanks a bunch, and I will see you again real soon.